Is he the best player you played with?
By far.
It's not even close, is it?
I don't
It makes me laugh, and people think I don't like Frank Lampard or I don't like Paul Scholes. You know, when this debate comes up, I'm going, they were amazing players, but it's not even a debate. It's not close. It's not, is it?
No, I agree.
It's like,
it's the best. When we trained with England, he was by far the best player in training every day.
I mean, I tell you what kills the debate. Alex Ferguson tried to sign him, and so did Jose Mourinho, and they had Scholes and Lampard. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's the end of it, isn't it?
Good point. It's a very good point.
It's difficult because you feel like you're putting them down as players. Like
Yeah, they were
Lampard and
great
Scholes,
players.
incredible players. But Gerrard for me was the best.
Did you ever get the stare off him?
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
We've talked about that many times. Haven't we? I said about so when I signed for Liverpool, I was more busy impressing you and Stevie than I was Rafa. Yeah. And that
didn't fucking work.
What was did it feel like a sort of double act or?
Probably a little bit. Stevie, I mean, to be fair, I'm not shy. You know that in terms of being on the pitch, but he's the one person I don't think I've ever had to go at on the pitch. If I'd lose my head on the pitch, wouldn't I, with different things? But if it's Stevie, it's Stevie, isn't it? What can you say? You know what I mean? You can't say not it's Stevie Gerrard. On every component of being a midfielder, I'll go against anyone.
I love that. I'll go against
you know what? It's mad because like Americans do this and it's normalised. In America, if you're champion for backing yourself and going, actually, no, I am the best. It's weird because in our country it's a little bit like, oh, well, he's a bigger. That's what Michael Owen was getting because he's backing himself. You're not going to get that because you don't divide opinion as much as someone like Michael. But it's just refreshing to see someone actually go, no, listen, I do actually genuinely think I'm the man.
There's types of midfielders, there's types of defenders. Like, I get asked the question a lot with you and John Terry, for example. And I think you're different. You both play centre-half, which is weird. You both play in the same position, blah, blah, blah. I thought you were great together. But you're very different. The more frustrating thing for me about the debate, when I hear it a lot, is why hasn't there been someone over a 15-year period that's made us work together?
Yeah. Well, I was going to come to that, but you took us there again. It's true.
Why? How? And that's that's on me as well, because at times underperformed and blah blah blah. And I'm sure Frank will hold his hand up. They're all honest lads, but
do you not think the system sometimes facilitates players?
A two doesn't work with them three. A two doesn't work. So,
or does one of you have to sit out?
Yeah, one of us. Yeah. If you're playing the system that a lot of the coaches played, I think someone had to have the courage to say, well, Stephen, it's not you today, or Frank, or Scholesy. Putting Scholesy on the left and me on the right, or me on the left, or asking one of us to be holding just a sitter takes a lot away from any of us. But I think we could have played. I think we could have played together. I think we could have tactically been coached over a period of time for it to work, because I believe we had the football IQ and intelligence to adapt and make it work together. But there's a bigger problem with England, in my opinion. I think we were all egotistical losers.
Yeah.
Because I watch the telly now and I see Carragher sitting next to Paul Scholes on this fan debate, and they look like they've been best mates for 20 years. And I see Carragher's relationship with Gary Neville, they look like they've been mates for 20 years. I'm probably more close and friendly with you now than I ever was when I played with you for 15 years. So, why didn't we connect when we were 20, 21, 22, 23? Was it ego? Was it rivalry? Was it... Why are we all mature enough now and at stages in our life where we're closer and more connected now? Why couldn't we connect as England teammates back then? And I think it was down to the culture within England that we were all never connected, all in our rooms too much. We wasn't friendly or connected. We wasn't a team. No. We never at any stage become a real good, strong team.
Did you enjoy that? Hated it. I didn't enjoy it.
Hated the rooms. In my early days, I'd have days where I was down, like low down, like I'm in this room for 7 hours. What am I going to do? There was no social media, didn't have a DVD player, and it was channel 1 to 5 or whatever it was. It was I used to get low and down. I used to love the games. I used to love playing for England. Really proud. I used to enjoy the training sessions, but it was 90 minutes a day. Yeah. And then I was just on my own in London or in
the middle of nowhere,
Romania or wherever. And I was thinking, I'm in this room from now till I have half an hour dinner till the next day. It was like I didn't feel part of a team. I didn't feel connected with my teammates with England. Yeah, I didn't feel that. With Liverpool, they were the best days of my life. When I used to go abroad with Liverpool, or I used to go to an away game with Liverpool, I felt part of a team. I felt like the staff looked over me, like I felt special. I felt like I couldn't wait to get there. With England, I just wanted the games and the training sessions and then to be away.
I think our problems was a number of problems, but the main ones was Liverpool, Man United, and Chelsea.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I felt like the last 1 or 2 days of the 10 days, you could feel a connection coming, but then the games would be done.
That's true.
The games would be done. There was a little bit more of a connection during the tournament because you'd be living together a little bit more. But I think Gareth Southgate is underrated for how he connected the England team. Because for me, the talent was there. The talent was there, the players were there. The level of games we were all playing at was there to go and do better than what we did. I think we had a little bit of bad luck with the penalties or whatever. We have to take responsibility, but I've got a big frustration when I look back at England that we never done better. And I think it's a combination of different things, but one of the big things for me was we wasn't a team.
No.
We were a group of individuals with talent, and it never works like that.
I felt there was an underlying like bitterness between us.
Yeah, bitterness, a little bit of hate, a little bit of hatred, a little bit of like, we want to do yous. But when you think about it now, looking back at the age I'm at and having gone through a bit of coaching, it's quite
immature, isn't it?
It's a bit immature, but also should there have been more emphasis on the staff to go towards, listen, you need to forget that now. We need to connect from day one, more activities, more out of your rooms, more time together. Because I think if we'd have been more of a team, more together, and liked each other more, I think it would have come out in the performances more.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's a difficult one because they done so well, the players who played on a regular basis in that team. But if I had to pick one, I love the way he played as a midfielder. Now, Brian Robson was my idol. You know that, Al, growing up. You played with him.
Yeah, great guy.
Great guy. Do everything. And the nearest player I've seen to him in that midfield area, it's got to be Steven Gerrard in that midfield. But Gilberto Silva, because he would probably play in front of Gilberto, but Gilberto done a great job that year. He was like the invisible wall.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be in Robson or Gerrard's class.
No. Gerrard was such an amazing player. I mean, he could do everything: pass the ball, score goals, tackle. He could grab a game by the scruff of the neck, which I love players who can do that.
Was it the West Ham game? He was brilliant, Gerrard.
Yeah, the FA Cup final.
Yeah, brilliant he was, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, top player. And I always remember Jamie Redknapp saying, I've got this young kid coming through the ranks, he's going to be some player. And it was Steven Gerrard. And Jamie got his spot on there because what a player he was.
Yeah.
And Liverpool were very lucky to have him for all their career really. And For me, he was one of the best midfielders. I know, look, Lampard was excellent for Chelsea. The goals he scored was amazing. But Gerrard was more of probably a complete midfielder.
He was a little wiry fella when he first got in the side. And talking about Scousers, young kids coming into the side.
He had that desire, though. I could see.
What's so great about him that he's better than Lampard and Scholes?
Because he could play everywhere and do everything, and he was just... If it weren't for him, Liverpool wouldn't have been as successful as what they were.
Yeah.
He carried that team for years and years and kept them up there with the likes of Manchester United and give them... I mean, he was
in terms of
ridiculous.
In terms of how good he was, right? In terms of how good he was, which we know he's like 9.5 out of 10, right? And also the team he was in, you mentioned it, he carried them.
Yeah.
Is he there, with all that and more in mind, is he their greatest ever captain?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he has to be,
I think he's the best player. I mean...
No, he doesn't get close to Henderson.
No, I know. The only way I'm saying that, look at Henderson won as captain.
Yeah, no. Who's the better captain? It's
Gerrard.
No, I genuinely believe, don't get me wrong, Liverpool had a fantastic team, but before they got the Alonsos, the Mascherano's, Torre, I mean, some of the players he played with who weren't at the level of what Liverpool Football Club were at, or should I say the level he was. And there wasn't many. But them two lads who we were going to discuss after this one were certainly up there.
Did you
and in the conversation?
Did you take any traits from any players you admired into your game?
To be fair, I loved the way he used to. 1 minute he was there, the next minute he was gone, and I always try to sort of emulate that to think. and arriving in the box, he always just seemed to be there, right place, right time, and so all them little things I tried to, but you know, obviously he was just tremendous at it.
He's so much quicker than people think as well, Gerrard.
Oh, yeah.
He just nick it around the corner and he was gone,
And
mate.
he's gone.
Gone.
Was he a nasty player?
Yeah. He stamped on me.
Did he?
Yeah, on my chest. Yeah,
Go on.
proper.
Where was that?
That was at Bolton because obviously we were beating them. And oh yeah.
So you went down,
if he got an opportunity, he'd do it. Yeah.
So you went down and he stamped on your chest.
Yeah.
Any words spoken?
Apart
from
I sort of rolled it, so it was okay, and I was able to stay on. And he just texted me after the game, just said sorry about that, and I said, I know you're not really, but thanks, appreciate the text and that. But like, we were sound after it, and I didn't want him to get punished for it because it was part and parcel of the game, and that's the way it was. And then in them days, because if I got the chance, I was going for him.
Do you know what? It's just funny because when you play against sides like Liverpool, and every team, them top teams have got obviously 2, 3, 4 unbelievable players. You get this kind of buzz, don't you? And thinking, we're going to see him today. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you're setting midfield against him, but if I'm playing against Rio or one of these guys, I'm thinking, looking forward to this today.
Him and Mark Allen and Steve done a presentation on the iPad, blah, blah, blah. We've got this crazy kid called Alfredo Morelos, goal scorer, Jay, but he's nuts and all that sort of stuff. And then Stevie said something to me, and I was just like, then I was like that, no, 100%, where's the contract? He said, Jay, he said, you know me, I've known you for years, played with you, all that sort of stuff. He said, if I didn't believe this was good for Jermaine Defoe, I would not waste my time and come here. He said, like, do you know what I mean? He said, like, you have to trust me. Like, if I didn't believe it's good for you, I wouldn't even tell you to come. He said, this football club is the nearest thing to Liverpool. I know how much he loved Liverpool.
Yeah.
I know how much he loves Liverpool, right? He turned at Real Madrid twice, like, do you know what I mean? So I was like, that's a massive statement, right? Yeah. I loved it straight away because I thought, you know what? Even before I kicked the ball, it was like, got the fire back. And no one knows. The funny thing is, I was at the Dakota Hotel, yeah? My first game was against Killy, right? And the night before, I was in the hospital with my missus. She weren't well. And I was in hospital until like 3 a.m.
Wow.
So I thought, this is the worst preparation. I've come here and this is the worst preparation for a game. And obviously I ended up scoring. After like 30 minutes or whatever, I scored on my debut, it was buzzing, but we didn't win. And the atmosphere, because even when I got to the stadium, and I come down the tunnel for the warm-up, and there was like Rangers fans that end, Rangers fan that end. I remember saying to one of the boys, I was like, it's just not an away game. Why have we got more fans than a home team?
Have you never seen away fans like that?
Why have we got more fans than a home team? I didn't understand it. We're playing away. And I was like, nah, do you know what? I just knew, in that moment, that I'll just love it there.